my calf burns and was getting worse and worse and worse, literally to the point where I was like, I can't walk out of my bed. Started Googling. Oh, shouldn't have Googled. Too bad, because it can mean that a clot leaves there, goes to your heart and kills you, or to your lungs or whatever, and kills you. I was like, right, I was like, hello guys, me again. And just kind of going, oh wow, I'm just a normal human being again. It was great. And I'm just sitting around getting fat, can barely walk in, and being annoyed that I'm not fully fixed. Will I ever be able to exercise again? Ugh, but this is the thing, I've also got to not do that, because that's where I can screw things up. Okay, so day 38 since the back surgery, and just a report of how things are going. Good and bad. Good, back feels great. Back, no problem. But just getting more and more nervous of the fact that my calf is still killing me and my bum just still isn't actually coming back to life. So activation of the glute muscle isn't working. So every day, my calf burns, explodes, excruciating pain when I walk more than a couple steps at a time. I need to, even inside a house with carpet, I have to wear my soft, squishy trainers, otherwise my foot is too sore. My heel is too sore on this side. So it's kind of a paralysed foot. Still hasn't come back. I do think there is a little bit of strength coming back. I think the only way I can test it is, I can't walk on my tiptoes, but if I hold on to something really, I go both up onto my tiptoes, I'm really using all my far away leg. And if I try and go on the other foot, and then I hold on to something, no, okay, didn't manage to do that. Damn, okay, I thought it was going to be a bit better than what was there. It's not back. It's not like, hey, you got your back surgery, calf working, week, 2 weeks, maybe 3. No, I'm at 38, is it 38 days? Yeah, 38 days. And it's still roughly the same position as what it was before. So maybe it's just an incredibly slow, or what feels like to me an incredibly slow reactivation phase. And the bum muscle, I keep on thinking that my bum muscle is back to life. And then last time my wife was like, okay, stand there, tense. And I'm like, is it tensing? And she's like, it's still going to the side. So now one bum cheek is activating, and it just pushes the other one to the side because it's just all still a bit dead. So here's what also happened. So because my calf was getting so sore when I walked, and was getting worse and worse and worse, literally to the point where I was like, I can't walk out of my bed to the toilet without kind of hobbling and hopping, and it was making me having to do so much compensation. I was like, oh, what's going on? I'm destroying this side now because I'm hobbling so much. I was having an ice bath to try, thinking that the ice would take away the swelling as well, and started Googling. Oh, shouldn't have Googled. I was like, okay, so yeah, it's a calf tear, it's a calf rupture, it's maybe it's that, maybe it's just a strain. Then it gets a little bit worse and it becomes like, oh, maybe it's something else. And I got to the point where it's like, it could be a thing called compartment syndrome, which is where your muscles just explode. And then I was like, hold on, there's something which is in the documentation I got called deep vein thrombosis. And I was like, oh, I remember hearing about that somewhere, and that's where a blockage gets stuck in your leg, something like that. And I was like, oh, maybe it's that, because they gave me these stockings to put on my legs. And then Googling that, saying, oh yes, this can be bad, because it can mean that a clot leaves there, goes to your heart and kills you, or to your lungs or whatever, and kills you. I was like, right, fuck this, I'm calling my doctor. It's like, oh no, it's Sunday. Right, I'll call NHS 24, which is this, call 111. And you get to speak to, after about a half-hour wait on the waiting line, speak to a person who then asks a nurse for you, say, what should you do? So I give them my symptoms, and the fact that I'd had surgery just about 4 weeks beforehand, they're like, maybe you should come in and have it checked out, instead of nothing. So they're like, yeah, normally for a person of my age, my health, they think I'm very healthy. Deep vein thrombosis, like, nope, not a thing. There would be more evidence of it. It'd be like swelling, there'd be like veins popping out of my calf and all that stuff. It's like, because you've had surgery, yeah, we'll check it out. I went along, spoke to the doctor, The first nurse that I spoke to, she was like, okay, so what did you get your surgery for? I was like, oh, cauda equina. She was like, really? I was like, yes, I did. And she was like, oh, you'll never guess what, my brother had this as well. I'm like, your brother had it? She's like, yeah, but normally throughout all our training at university or whatever, she's like, you're only told you'll never experience one of these in your whole career of working at it. She's had her brother and now me. She's like, wow, you're the second person. Long story short, so she was like, yeah, I'll check it out. There was slight difference in colour. There was slight difference in temperature. So that was our thing. She was kept looking for pulses. I was like, clearly there's a pulse. She was feeling my feet for a pulse. And yeah, your pulses are strong, that's good. Then she was touching the calves. I was like, oh, it's really sensitive to even touch. And there was one calf was getting more warm or colder than the other. I can't remember which one it was. But it was different. And it was a slight colour difference. A little bit more pink on this leg, this one more browny colour skin. And they're like, oh, okay, maybe we should get checked out. Then got put into A&E. I was like, hello guys, me again. And they're like, oh, what's up this time? I was like, nothing big, just can't walk. And another doctor came up, feeling for pulses, yeah. Squeezing the calf, yeah. Hold on, I'll go talk away to the surgeon. Long story short, they're like, yeah, probably nothing. Take some painkillers, off you go. I was like, no one did a scan or anything? It's like, I don't know, something, ultrasound maybe? Nope. They're like, nah, you're fine. It's just, their idea is that it's just because your calf is, or because my calf has been paralysed, it's just trying to reactivate and it's just straining itself every single time. So he said, look, just take your max dose ibuprofen for the next 4 days and paracetamol. Do your strengthening and stretching exercises and see how that goes. I was like, okay, good. At least I've got the okay from the doc. It's not compartment syndrome. It's like, that's completely different. And it's not, doesn't look like it's been deep vein thrombosis. But he did say, if it gets worse, call back in a week's time. I was like, okay, fine. So after being so like, yay, I'm off the painkillers, no more painkillers, and feeling that kind of mental clarity of just waking up and not needing to have painkillers and just kind of going, oh wow, I'm just a normal human being again. It was great to then kind of go, gotta take out ibuprofen. It has no mental things for me. It has no grogginess, no drowsiness, no confusingness. Like a lot of the hardcore painkillers can really make you drowsy or groggy or confused and all that kind of stuff. But ibuprofen does nothing. But it does work. It does work. So my calf pain has massively reduced. So I am taking 200 milligrams, so 200 milligrams in the morning, lunchtime and afternoon. I'm not taking it at night time, no point in taking it at night time. And when I take them, doing some stretches. And sometimes I'm taking a 500 milligram paracetamol. And that seems to be working to the point where the pain hasn't gone, but I'm doing much less hobbling. So normally it's like, it's just like all working with this leg and just dragging this along. Now when I've taken those painkillers, I'm much more free to do stuff, and it gives me the ability to actually do some of the work that they tell you to do. So one of the things was it Rob and Brad, the two most famous physicians on the internet, they're talking like, do some massaging. Before the painkillers, I couldn't even put my finger there and do that because it's just like, that's agony. Now I've taken the painkillers, I can do that, which means I think I can get some actual physical massage going on to help break up whatever's going on, or it means I have the chance to actually get the massage gun in and do no, maybe not right there. Oh, so good. So good. Oh, but yeah, normally I could. Oh, normally I couldn't get that anywhere near there. Oh, yay. Massage guns. Massage guns are the bomb. Can we even see that? Oh, God. Oh. Yeah. So it means that I have the ability to actually use that, which is handy. So yeah. So ibuprofen, stretching, strengthening. The other one that I'm doing. Okay, there's my door. So again, trying to get the calf to be alive and trying to test my strength is what I'm doing. Is I will just hold on to the rim, up on my tiptoes. You know, good leg, fine. Stay on my tiptoes. Bad leg. I can hold on! I can stay on tiptoes! But if I take my hands away, fall down. But that's part of the strength training that I'm doing. I really should be doing it slower, is what I think they're saying. It's like, don't just drop like that. Release yourself slower. But when I was doing my fingers there, just kind of losing grip. So yeah, so that's the only thing. So, Shakti mat, getting the blood flow to the back. Massage gun to the calf and to the butt, although the butt doesn't feel like, the butt has no pain whatsoever, so that's always good. But the calf's the killer. I wonder if the butt will become a pain whenever that does start to reactivate, because it is just completely dead. It's just at some points I'm just feeling really down. Just like it was a whole like it's like, whoa, got surgery. I feel great. I was buzzing. I was buzzing after my surgery. And it's now just like, it's like, oh, it's sunny outside. I'm just sitting around getting fat, can barely walk anywhere. I'm just hungry and comfort eating the whole time. It's sunny outside, it's not windy. I want to go out for a jog. I want to go and run. I've sold all my weights, all my weightlifting stuff, because my wife will literally kill me if I went into the garage again and did any weightlifting. And if I had any sort of injury, it'd be all the weightlifting's fault, and she says she would just divorce me. So, best not have that happen. So I it's kind of like, and we're in lockdown, so I can't go to like a swimming pool or anywhere, or go anything. It's just literally stuck in the house, being annoyed that I'm not fully fixed. And frustration is a good thing, because it means you're wanting to do something. You weren't frustrated or weren't angry about something. You don't have the motivation to do something. But it's just, sometimes frustration gives way to just not depression, but it's just, I'm just feeling a bit down. And it's just from the high of, woohoo, surgery, done, feel great, to going, can't walk, calf is annoying me. Will I ever be able to exercise again? Like actual exercise, like actually go out cycling and actually go out running, not walking down the street to the park to walk around it very slowly like a pensioner. They're like pensioner neighbours, about 70, 80 years old. They're out doing triple what I'm doing. Well, actually, 100 times more than what I'm doing. They're going out. So yeah, got to, I think that's the main thing. Got to funnel the slight feeling of down and channel that into but this is the thing, is I've also got to not do that, because that's where I can screw things up. If I channel feeling down into frustration and anger and motivation, that's where I could just kind of go, right, I'm going to go on that cycling machine and I'm just going to go for it, and then just OD on exercise, and then actually strain myself, actually cause damage. I've got to wait. I think my goal is stay chilled until my sports masseuse and physiotherapists are able to actually do some manipulation to me. So just don't screw yourself until I can go see my sports therapist, my sports massage person. She can work all the muscles on that side and on that side and on the hips and on the lower back and in the ankles, so that she can just align me and get me all sorted before I start doing any exercise. But it's just trying to not become morbidly obese, especially with kids in the house that are pestering for food all day long, and we just buy food every single day, and it's like, ooh, packet of crisps, ooh, chocolate biscuits, ooh, you want a biscuit? Let's have another biscuit. Ooh, peanut butter, more peanut butter, jam, honey, ooh, blah, blah, blah. Just eating guff all the time, and it's comfort eating, and it's boredom eating, and it's not being able to exercise eating. And it's like, I love eating all that stuff, but then I can go, I'm going to go for a cycle for 4 hours. But now it's like, I love eating all that stuff, I'm going to have a cold bath. It's not quite the same calorie expenditure going on. So the challenge is not get fat and not become injured before I can at least go see a sports massage person. So yeah, there you go. That's day 36. Trying to stay positive, but when it's not positive, trying to make sure that the sadness doesn't become into anger, which then puts me into an uncomfortable position where I could actually properly injure myself before I can go see my massage therapist. There you go. Things to think about.